Hi, hola, namaste yogis, and hello, my name is Jean Heileman. I have two lovely students with me, Carmen and Molly. We're going to look at Ustrasana. It's a hard pose. Anyone who thinks, well, God bless if you think it's an easy pose. If we really get into it and do it well, it really is about opening the heart. And there's so many things we tend to dunk in the back. I certainly did for so long. So I picked two specific bodies because of their abilities, and we can learn from both. So let's start actually with Carmen for a little bit, and we might come back to you again. So Carmen, will you come up onto your knees? And you're going to face this way, and Molly will watch a little bit to learn. And so definitely we want the shins parallel. Sometimes people bring their feet too close towards each other. What that does is it jams in the lower back, and you don't realize it, but you're doing this stuff. And if we do a back bend like this, we can totally mess up the back. So we want the shins and the feet parallel, toes straight back. Carmen is going to put her hands on her sacrum, above her sacrum or below. And so you don't have to turn your fingers up. If you can't do that, you can turn your fingers down. But Carmen has that ability, so she's going to go for it. Okay. From here, she's going to pause. The flesh of the buttocks draws down. Now there's a tendency when people do this that they tend to shove their hips this way. This is not what we want. So you actually, I'm going to repeat over and over again a note. She's got bones in here. These are thigh bones. We want these bones to go back. We want the sacrum. It's a triangular bone above the crack of her bum. Sorry, but that's where it is. We want that to go forward. So we want the sacrum to go forward, the thighs to go back. Some talk about a lift at the pit of the abdomen. Can you see already? When we set this, we set a base. Now she's looking down, and then I'm picky. I don't like people to take their head back, so I'm not going to let either of these girls do that. So we're going to keep the head down and watch the chest expand. In the class I teach that's heart opening and expanding for love, what we're doing is we're breathing here. And I want you to breathe here and lift. Can you see her get long? And as she exhales, I want the flesh of the bum down. Take your thighs back. I want her to inhale, lift even higher. As she exhales, flesh of the bum goes down, take your thighs back. So this is going to stabilize her. Inhale, lift higher. It's as if she's doing limbo over a pole. She's not going to touch my arm. Exhale, thighs back, take the tailbone down. And now keep lifting, press, as you inhale, keep filling the heart. Exhale, thighs down and back, tailbone forward. Now take one hand onto a foot, a heel rather, and then the other hand. I'll let you get there. And now she has to go back a little bit to get there. But the moment she does, now she's going to fix it. Thighs start from the bottom. Thighs go back, sacrum in. The belly is contained. She's going to breathe into the upper chest. Now inhale, reach that heart high. Exhale, thighs back, flesh of the bum down. One more time, she's going to inhale high. Exhale, thighs back, sacrum down. Now, pretend when you're doing this that there are hands from your teacher or somebody who loves you. And then let your head lean back some, and I'm not going to leave. Press your head back into my hands. So you pretend, press your head back even more into my hands. Press your head back and move your shoulder blades up, belly contained. Huge inhale, yum, yum, yum. Thighs back, tailbone down. So this is the idea, and if my hands come away, she's got that sense of resistance. This is nice. Let's take this, there you go, and lift a little bit higher. That's nice. And then press down with your legs. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, come down. Did that feel okay?
Yes.
The idea is that it really does expand in the breath. Are you scared? We're using Molly because Molly's like my body. Some days our back is just not going there. And so some days we don't have this ability. Great. We still have ability to do this pose. It's just going to be limited. So Molly, you're going to come on your knees facing me. And your knees are as wide as your hips. She's doing everything else Carmen set up, but we're going to put some blocks, and we're going to start really conservative, and we might find out we can take them lower. I always start easy because it helps to have the sense of easy in the pose. So Molly's going to place her hands behind on her sacrum, and you can turn your fingers down if you want, whichever. Yeah, I like that for you better. Thanks for fixing wardrobe. So now, another thing I'm going to bring in here is that sometimes we take the hands behind us and the elbows go out. So it's like you're doing a back bend, but your chest isn't open. So I'm going to ask Molly to keep bringing your upper arms closer. And if she does that, that's going to keep opening the upper chest. So now, take a moment. Send the flesh of your bum down and take your thighs back, similar to what you saw Carmen do. Keep sending the flesh of the bum down, move your thighs back. Yes. Now, look down at your chest a little bit. So we have our humility. And I want you to pour breath into the lungs and breathe underneath your heart. And as you exhale, flesh of the bum down, thighs back. That's it. And now inhale, lift, pour breath. That's it. Exhale, flesh of the bum down, thighs back. Do you see the difference of what just happened? Inhale, pour breath in. Yes! Exhale, thighs back, flesh of the bum down. She's going to stay right here. One hand comes to a block, and then the other hand comes to a block. I'm moving them even closer. Right there. And now she's going to press down with the shins, press down with the arms. Take your thighs back. Thighs back. Thighs back. Lift your heart up. Chin down. Look down. And now breathe up in here. Exhale, shoulders draw down. Inhale, press down with your shins, filling the lungs. Exhale, thighs back, tail, but this is the thing. If we get into the base, this is good. Does this feel okay? It's kind of scary though, isn't it? It is. One more breath, just feel the heart. Exhale, release. Come on down and come sit on your heels. Whee! Did that feel okay?
It did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the idea, if you can't do what Carmen's doing, use blocks. Don't rush into it. The main thing when I practice and teach, I don't like people taking their head back right away. Let your chin be down and watch. Insist that this goes up. And then you start to open. And then don't go any further. Keep insisting that this goes up. This is the source. It's the epicenter. We come from California. It's the epicenter of the pose. So insist that this opens, and if it can't, stop where you are. I hope this helps. Stay with yoga. If something feels tough, just keep practicing. Look for teachers who can help you, because most of our struggles, they're sometimes our teachers. Thank you so much. Thank you, my lovely friends. Namaste. Try the heart opening class, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely yoga practice.